Hey everyone, Craig Ball here, hope you're going well. Today I'm going to continue from my last video on signs you may be a people pleaser and what to do about it. The sign we're going to talk about today is that you apologise way too much. If you feel that you are apologising a lot, or if it's been mentioned to you that you apologise a lot, or even if you catch yourself about to apologise for something, stop and ask what you're apologising for. Let me be straight. It's okay to apologise when you've made a mistake. In fact, it's important to acknowledge your mistakes when you may have been out of line, and apologising for it, that's not a problem. But when you apologise non-stop, what tends to happen over time is that apology loses its effectiveness. I remember when I was on a course in the army many years ago, and one of the blokes didn't pass because the instructors were constantly getting into him for apologising. One of the things I remember about the army is that amongst its many quirks and other things, they expect you to kind of own your space. And this was a bloke who completely had given that away by apologising non-stop, and it almost became like an attitude. Oh, sorry, like it meant nothing, and neither did the person who was getting it. So it became easy to see why the instructors were getting quite upset with this guy. With your apologies, the problem of this, and the problem, one of the overall problems of being a people pleaser, if that's the route you're going down, is that you can leave yourself open to manipulation from others. People who are inclined to manipulate or control other people will see this behaviour and try to feed on it and try to elicit more apologies or get you on the back foot and try to have their way with you however that works out. So first points, stop. If you find yourself apologising, ask yourself beforehand what that might be. Okay, replace apologising with thank you. Just pause and stop, because if you don't replace a habit with something else, you find yourself in a bit of a vacuum. So just replace it with thank you, and then start to ask when you're about to apologise, if you think it's unnecessary, what am I apologising for? Is it helpful that is it helping to apologise in this situation? Is it necessary? Okay, does it logically follow that I need to apologise for whatever's just occurred, or am I using it as a way to interject, have my opinion? Am I apologising for having opinions? Remember, you have an opinion, you have just as much right as an opinion to anybody else. Back yourself, own your space. There's some simple basic steps to get you to that point of view. Remember, accept yourself unconditionally as a fallible, worthwhile human being, and you have nothing to apologise for in many cases. Hope that helps.